Good evening all, and welcome to week 10 of my marathon training and the road to the Virgin London Marathon 2018. It's not long to go now. I think is it 8 weeks yesterday, I think it was. We're getting very, very close now. And we've had snow today. Apparently it's the beast from the east. We've had flurries yesterday. Didn't really settle. And this week, well, today, it's settled and it vanished, settled again and it's vanished again. And it is cold and it's virtually icy outside. I'm not relishing tonight at all. I'll show you downstairs a plan for this week. If you're interested, you can just pause it, have a quick look. And after Sunday's run, my legs don't feel too bad. I'm walking okay on them. They're not hurting. Well, I'll say they're not hurting. They are kind of. My calves are feeling it, really. And I know at the end of this week I've got an 18 miler to do, so I've got interval training today, and that's going to take me up to nearly an hour. And I think I've got an hour run on Thursday, which, depending on what the club's doing, I would go on a club run. Outside it's really perishing now, really cold. I think it was -1 when I pulled in. As you can see, I've kind of got everything on. I mean, I've got Under Armour on, I've got a long sleeve shirt on underneath, I've got my jacket and my faithful hat on as well, and I'm also wearing gloves. So we shall see what it's like when I get outside and start running. Hopefully I'll warm up very, very quickly. Other than that, it's going to be very, very short. I was tempted to go to the gym to do it, but to be on the treadmill for an hour, it's not good for anybody's legs. 20 minutes is long enough for anybody, I think. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I've got my A6 trainers on, nice and comfortable, and I think they've still got a little bit of grip on, but they will be due for a change soon. I think you got to, is it every couple of years or 500 miles, whichever comes first. I need to ask the missus if I can get another pair. Oh, she'll only turn around and say birthday's coming up. We shall see you outside in a mo. But first, I'll show you what the plan is for this week. Again, pause it, have a look at it, and we'll see you outside. I'm outside now and it is absolutely cold. It's freezing. There's icicles coming off my car. It's that cold, it's absolutely ridiculous. And look, proof of snow. It seems to have melted away mostly. It's freezing. I'm going to get running and speak to you halfway around, I think, when I start doing my second. I've got 2 sets of that interval training to do, so the quicker I get up, quicker I get warmed up, I'm back. I don't think there'll be much of a vlogging today because it's just too cold. So we'll see what happens and see how we go. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys in a bit, and then we'll get this first lot done first. See you guys in a bit. See, I'm not lying, we have had snow. And typically where I'm going to be running, it's going to be treacherous. Right, I'm halfway through the first set. I've done the 2 minutes and 3 minutes. The next set is the 4 minutes. I apologise for that. Apparently my phone died on me. Not clever at all. I had over 50% when I left. And it's funny because I go on a 16 mile run, use the phone as many times as I can, and I only use about 30% of it. So I've just plugged it in now and it's showing 30% bar. So I haven't got a clue what's going on with it. So unfortunately there's not much to show on this night's training, but the interval training went really well. In total, so what I did was, if you saw the schedule, it was a 10-minute easy, just a warm up, then 2 lots of 2 minutes interval, 1 minute easy, then 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes easy, then 4, 2, 5 and 2.5, and then repeat it, and then with the cool down 10 minutes as well. So in overall it's about an hour and 3 minutes, and I clocked nearly 7.5 miles. Now my target is, ideally, would be 7 miles per hour. If I could achieve that, well, I'd be well under the 4 hours for starters. I'm just wondering now whether I should do that particular interval session all the way through the marathon. I wonder how would that do. I mean, an hour and 3 to do 7.5 miles. 3.5, 3:45. So it sounds on that basis. But again, issue I've got now, and I'm starting to feel it, although it was fine all the way around until I was about to stop her on the last bit, was my calf again. Again, it feels like it's about to explode out my leg. And there, look, it's about to bloody pop just there. Ow, that's really sore. And that's where I had my injury a couple of years ago, and I'm still, well, recovering from it. But the longer my runs are going, I'm starting to feel the strain a little bit on my legs. But apart from that, fitness wise, it's coming along really well. I'm really chuffed with it. And providing I am injury free, I mean, we're into the 10th week now, and well, the animal's going ballistic at something. I think they're about to have dinner downstairs, and well, nothing's been given to her yet. But where I went was, I went back to the industrial estate and did a few loops. Well, quite a lot of loops. And if you see my Strava or my Garmin, you'll be able to see. But overall, I'm pretty chuffed. It's really cold outside. My face really is just so cold. I think I'm thawing out now, so it's been a tough one. I didn't want to go out tonight, it has to be said. It was absolutely cold outside. But stuck with it. I warmed up. I mean, I didn't use my gloves. I think I was more scared of dropping the phone when I got it out of my pocket, so but I'm quite warm. Coming back, I was just anxious to get back home because the temperature dropped. I think it was snowing at one point, but for obvious reasons, my phone died on me, so I couldn't show you. So, I mean, I'm soaking wet. I mean, the Under Armour is keeping me all in, that's for sure. I'm not going to show you the rest of it because it's not pleasant. So tomorrow, I think I've got either a rest day or gym. I might go to the gym tomorrow, just put a few upper body weights. I'm not going to do anything more on my legs, I don't think. I'm going to quickly shower, get dressed, have my dinner, rest up. Tomorrow, I'm not so sure what I'm going to do yet, depending on how my legs are. But I think a gym workout might be suited tomorrow, just to give my upper body, because I've got no upper body strength at all, and I need something just to tone my top half up. My legs are fine, apart from the aches and pains, and my calf obviously, but things are I'm progressing quite well at the moment. So there's about 8 weeks yesterday to go. Looking forward to it, and I'm a lot further along in my training than I was last year, so fingers crossed I'll see it to the end, right to the end, without stopping. That would be nice. Right, see you guys next time. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm home from work early today, so I'm going to go out for my run this afternoon. Although it doesn't look pleasant outside, we've got snow. Feast your eyes on them bad boys. Look at that. It's absolutely covered outside, and it's blowing a blizzard as well. So which I'm quite tempted not to go now. I have an hour run to do, and whereas before I'd be quite happy to stay at home, not do it, but I feel I need to go out and do it. I've got these. I got a couple of Christmases ago. They're like treads or metal prongs that you go at the end of your at the bottom of your shoes or your trainers, and that should give you a bit of grip on the ice. So I'm going to give them a go and go out for an hour, half an hour out and back. I'm not going anywhere dangerous or far today, I don't think. It'd be too easy to stay at home, but it's daylight, I want to get it done. And if I can get this done, bonus. That's all I can say. And surprisingly, our garden's not even been touched. The dog hasn't even been out really, which I expected her to do by now. Anyway, I'm going to get changed, and I'll show you what them what they're called. They are called I can't read it without my glasses. Yak Tracks. Durable, lightweight design, custom fit most footwear, removable. Okay, we know all that stuff. Heavy duty traction device for running, light hiking, and working on packed snow and ice. Shall see. Surprisingly, it's quite warm. Nah, I'm lying, it's cold. And these track things are quite good. Quite impressed with them. Giving me at least a little bit of grip. I'm not sliding all over the place. And I'm only going out half an hour and then coming back. It's an hour run. And I think I'm just going to go down to the Nutbrook, to the trail, and I'm going to just do that bit. It's traffic free, don't have to worry about if I slip over or anything like that, about going into the road or worse. But it's nice to get out during the day, which means I don't have to get out during the night. And also for you guys, because now you can see it's daylight or afternoon, and there's sun everywhere. It's snow everywhere, sorry. And I don't know what it is, but this morning when I was going to work, there's quite a lot of runners out, and this morning was real bad. I mean, even the roads were not clear. I mean, I think that some of them are a little bit clear now, but it's a lot worse than what. Well, look, it's that. So it's like dry sludge, but it's a lot worse this morning. And even with the amount of traffic on there, it wasn't clearing the roads. So by the time I got to Nottingham, well, it was time to come home really. I think this is with the severe weather warnings, they let us go. Hence why I'm coming out early and getting this out of the road. Because God knows what it's going to be like later. Well, last night I took my girlfriend's boyfriend home and it was -5, and that was at 9 o'clock. I am not running at that temperature in the evening. Not for anybody, I'm sorry. Although, to be honest, I don't really want to run out tonight today, really. But because it's daylight still, I thought I'd make a change. And I don't know, something about running in the snow, quite therapeutic. So it doesn't matter how quick I am. So I'm just going to take it nice and steady. Just keep your legs moving. Keep that fitness going. And prepare myself for the battle to get into work tomorrow. And Saturday, the weekend runs. So speak to you guys in a bit once this snow gets out my face. I've done my hour stint. That was more than enough. And to be honest, those tracks that I put on my trainers did the trick. I didn't slip over once. I was comfortable running. The only issue I had was when it came to when there was no snow or ice and there was actually concrete where it had melted. And there was the danger of the actual metal springs on the tracks itself snapping or breaking in half. But luckily there wasn't enough of that to warrant it breaking. So I navigated it really well. I ended up doing around about 6 miles in the end. Nice, steady, nothing too strenuous. It was just a quick run out. Well, say a quick run, an hour's run. Half an hour out, half an hour back. And virtually made it from doorstep to doorstep. There wasn't much footage, I'm afraid. My phone bombed out yet again. Now, I don't know whether it's to do with the temperatures or why the phone isn't working, but it's happened on a couple of occasions now. So, I don't know. My phone was showing 60%. Then it all of a sudden went down to 10%. Then switched off, switched back on. It's still saying 10%. Great, switch it off. Went back on. It showed 60% again. But it didn't film or do anything. So, now I've hooked up to the charger. It's going to be charging something, so I don't know whether it's the temperature outside. I just don't know. So it's quite disappointing, really. Nothing, because there was a couple of, well, what looked a bit like bisons, really, on the Nutbrook Trail, on behind one of the fences. I wanted to take a picture, but I couldn't, and it ended up being 3 of them. And again, my phone just wouldn't work, so I had to wait till I get in before I do anything. But that's part 1 of week 10 done now. Tuesday and today. To say I've done that sort of running this week, I'm not that tired. My legs are feeling great at the moment. Still a little bit of issue with my calf, but nothing that warrants me to say, oh, I can't run. I've got 3 shout outs really. 3 people of sponsors. So first one, Mick Randall. First of all, thank you very much. That's very, very appreciative of you. Next one, Anna Hudson. Again, thank you very much. It'll go a long, long way. And finally, the Hadfields, Richard and Catherine. Again, thank you. So your names will appear at the end of the video and the credits, and they'll appear on the credits here on into the end of the training program. So all three of you, Anna, Mick, Richard and Catherine, thank you very much. Another quick reminder, guys, I'm running for the Ear Foundation. It is for charity. The links are in the description to the Ear Foundation and also to my giving page. Again, if you feel like I'm putting in the effort, the training's going really well. I mean, this is the furthest I've gone in any sort of training. I mean, I'm 10.5 weeks into the training. There's what, 7.5 weeks to go? And I've not stopped, or I've not missed one yet, apart from the 3rd week, which I was poorly, so I couldn't really do it. But I feel it's going really well, and I feel like more in a better place now than I did last year, where I was struggling with injury. And this year, I don't think 26 miles at this present moment in time is going to be an issue. I'll finish it. I want to get under 4 hours. I think I can accomplish it this time. So here on in, touch wood, it's all going to go well. So once again, thank you all, and carry on giving. Thank you.